Oh man. I spilled them. But there's one down here that's standing out. So hold on. I'm taking that one because
this is staying in.
I know, but it literally jumped out of the deck. So this is the card that wanted to come. Okay.
Welcome back to In Residence. I'm Keith.
And I'm Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Keith.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing swell. What are we getting into?
I have been on TikTok doing card pulls. So affirmation cards, quote cards. You and I have closed out some podcast episodes like that. And so people have told me they really like them and I enjoy doing them. And so I thought you and I could do them since we're via distance. I have my deck, you have yours.
Yeah.
We could pull a couple and say how that resonates with us today.
Okay.
And just have fun.
Have a little fun, reconnect, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good.
So what deck are you working with?
I don't know what it's called, actually, but this is the one that I always have facing up. Don't be afraid to be amazing. That's the one I face out. I don't know what it's called, but it's got like this color box to it.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know what it's called.
Mine is called Crush Your Goals. So I think both the one that you have and this one I got at Target.
Yeah.
So in case people like this and want to play, you got me a brand new one too that I'm excited to open. It's similar to your deck, but it's a little different. So I haven't even cracked it open yet.
To be clear, this isn't my deck. This is the deck that Laura left here. But I like
Laura's
it.
Deck? Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we use that together.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Okay. You should we just both shuffle and then when one pops out, we stop?
I'm already trying to read one.
Okay.
So
the one jumped out to you.
Yeah, but I'm having trouble reading.
You got your readers?
I do. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have one too.
All right. Life is best experienced with a sense of awe, wonder, and discovery. Go about life with a child's curiosity. That's Tom Gregory.
Okay.
Now I can't see you. There we go.
Hey.
Were we talking about that last time?
I think so.
Play Childlike Wonder. We've talked about wonder before.
We have.
And so, yeah, that's really, I like that it came back up because it's what's been on our minds for quite a while, but
yeah,
we think about it, we talk about it, and then you go into like maybe the work week and it kind of drifts a little bit and then you come back. And so it's always
true.
I don't know. It's a nice reminder. I don't know if people can see that,
like that.
or if that is legible or not.
Yeah.
But I like that a lot.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. I have one. Do you want me to share?
Yeah.
Okay. So mine is Stay Afraid, but Do It Anyway, Carrie Fisher.
Ooh.
Stay afraid, but do it anyway. I really liked that one because I think oftentimes, I know that I often am afraid to do something. Like I will even say, I know I've been talking about writing and working on a book and things like that. And it's just kind of a passion project and creative endeavor that I'm playing with. But there's like this sense of fear about it too. And there's a voice in my head that says, you're not a writer. You had a hard time spelling when you were little and still do. And so who are you, right, to try and write something that people would actually want to read? And so there is some fear to that, right? Some imposter syndrome. But I like that idea of like, I can stay afraid and that probably won't ever fully go away, but I can still do it, right? Like I can still show up and do the things that I might be afraid of because there's something in there that means that it's worth it. as well.
Yeah.
So thanks,
Uh,
Carrie Fisher.
so we were talking a little bit, and I don't. Some of the technical difficulties of recording have happened, so I don't know
Yeah,
if it might have got lost, it might have got scrambled. I don't know yet. But we
We'll
were
see.
talking a little bit about comfort and familiarity and how those are kind of the same thing. So that came up again for me, thinking of, because staying afraid, that doesn't make me feel good if I think about that. But if I can connect it to the way we talk about that is getting comfortable with the discomfort of not knowing, and the uncertainty, and even if that sounds a little scary, turning that into thinking of it as curiosity or opportunity to discover something
Right.
new, right? So
Yeah.
I like that. Um,
Yeah.
that yeah, and yeah,
Yeah. Me too.
words are powerful, and so when
Aren't they?
I hear like being afraid, that makes me kind of withdraw. But I'm like, okay, hold on, let's sit with this for a second and like
Mhm.
think about it. So
Yeah. Do you have another one over there?
I'm gonna see what pops out, like
Okay.
real
Yeah.
just real
There
quick.
is often when you're shuffling, there's a card that almost like jumps and wants to be read. It's kind of a little
Okay,
sign from
yeah.
the universe,
I
like,
picked that
read
up from
me.
you. Okay, this one I think I can read without the cheaters. The most rewarding things you do in life are often the ones that look like they cannot be done. Oh, it's Arnold Palmer.
Oh,
And this is this what you do,
okay.
right? You hold them up for
Yep.
people?
I hold them up. The most rewarding thing. What do you
Yeah.
feel? Do you feel kind of cool?
I like that you're leaning in to try to read it
I'm
while I'm
like,
holding it up. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I want to read it.
What is it? So that makes me think of um like the people will say, whether you think you can or can't, you're right.
Ah,
Right. And
yep.
then but then the other thing that's really sticking with me is I just started hearing this recently, and it I heard it again. But whenever you feel like overwhelmed, or like this new thing is too daunting to like overcome, look back and think about the fact that every single thing that has gone wrong up until this point, you've overcome and
Hmm.
you've found a way through. So
Yeah.
um, that was never really my perspective until I heard that, and it gave me another lens to think about when things feel a little too big or a little overwhelming or a little heavy. Kind of think about, well, I've overcome some obstacles before, so
It reminds me of, what was it? A calm sea has never made a skilled sailor.
yeah,
The things that you live through and survive, that discomfort, and really are. I don't know why I was doing the ocean, um, but I mean, that really does add to your ability to grow and change and, um, yeah, build towards the moment you are in right now. Okay, I have another one.
yeah,
You ready for it?
yep,
Okay,
rapid fire.
rapid fire. Here we go. So the quote is, sorry, now I'm like, I don't have my readers. Did you see? I was like, my arms just
Yeah,
getting a little
yeah, yeah.
longer. Okay. Look, you live one life. Give it all you flipping got and take all your shots. One's bound to hit the target. That's by Parnam Kaur. Interesting. Yeah. So I mean, that's a good reminder for us, don't you think? Of we're going through this life, and you have opportunities and you can sit back and watch things happen, or you can participate and go for it and really take those opportunities as they come. I I mean, this reminds me too of, and here I'll show it to people because that's what I do. It reminds me a lot of what Gary Vee says when you're trying to do something. Um, Give it everything you have. So I was just listening to one of his podcasts this week when I was driving to Green Bay, and he was saying that people will often say, like, I'm really passionate about something. I really want to do this project. I am going to give it all I have, and no one's responding, and it's just not working. And people start getting kind of disappointed, right? Because they're not making the progress they think they should be making. And he'll ask them, well, how many people did you reach out to? And they'll say, well, 5. And he's like, there's 800 companies, reach out to 800 people, so it's one of those, give it everything you have. If it's something you really want to do, work it, right? Take all the shots you got.
That brings up when we want something so bad, we don't realize that it can take time, right? I know I bring that up a lot, and I need to be, like I say, every time I bring this up, be patient. But then for me, I'm like, I need to be a little less patient because that's my default. And so things take time, and there's a lot of work you can do over time to make things seem like they're happening faster. And then it's that just kind of giving yourself the opportunity to act. Now you have to give yourself the time to let that action work for you. And then also not kid yourself. Are you doing enough, or do you just really want something and you have to work for it, kind of things, like kind of what comes up. So interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Should I do another one?
I think so.
I think I found one.
Let's do a couple more.
Okay. I need these back. A little too small.
Like your readers.
They're yeah. Okay, it says, let's dare to be ourselves, for we do that better than anyone else can. Shirley Briggs. I like that. That's like one of those wisdom things that you hear, or what is it? John Batiste, I think, says it in one of his songs. He's like, you can only be who you are, right?
Yeah.
And it's like everyone else is taken, so it's that same thing. And I think that is worth hearing again at our age, and it's worth imparting to like our young children, right? And like, you are special, you are you be you, and that doesn't mean you can't change, and doesn't mean you can't grow. It just means you don't need to take on the pressures of external forces to make you change.
Yeah. Well, and you don't have to grow and go after things because you think it's how it should be, right? Or it's something that you ought to do. There's so many expectations in society that are put upon people. And I really like thinking about, where's that positive side of the internet, right? The positive side of social media, where people are propping each other up and saying, you're great just as you are. And you do you go after what it is that you want, and don't do it in a way that doesn't feel right to you, that doesn't align with who you are. I think that's a really good reminder that you are you at the core. You're the only one like you. And that's pretty special and pretty dang amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to go on a little you do you rant, but I think I did go on a you do you rant.
It's good. It's helpful.
Good. Okay, I'm going to shuffle because I was shuffling it quiet last time and nothing was popping out because I wasn't really shuffling. So is this really loud?
Yeah. It's okay. I'll either do transitions between these or I'll mute that.
Oh man. I spilled them. But there's one down here that's standing out. So hold on. I'm taking that one because this is
staying in.
I know, but it literally jumped out of the deck. So this is the card
all right.
wanted to come. Okay. Oh, okay. Do you like how I was like, all right.
I like that I can tell you need your readers.
I do. They're in my purse. I deny that I need them all the time until somebody decides to print things in 10-point font to save room on a piece of paper. I'm like, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? This quote is from Kay Owagun, and it's, "You have everything you need right now." You have everything you need right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that is always a good reminder, especially as I think we're in, I don't want to say hustle culture. I think that might be overplayed
A little overblown,
bit.
yeah.
A little overblown, but I do think there is expectation of go bigger, go better, more. And there's this interesting, I see these two very interesting kind of movements, or I don't know if they're movements, but right, like there's what we were raised in and grew up with, which is like capitalism, buying new things, having the latest, greatest, keeping up with the Jones, kind of that pressure of more, better, bigger, different status, right? And then kind of that movement of minimalism. So I'm reading a book on minimalism right now. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But I will say it's really interesting because there's this idea, minimalism doesn't have to be that you get rid of everything that you need and you like, right? You have one plate or you have one coffee mug, right? It doesn't have to be to that extreme. You can make it fit what you want it to be. And so this week, I have gone through the whole pantry here and kitchen, and it's easier to do here because we've had stuff in our place in Green Bay for a year and a half. About. But I went through the whole pantry, cleaned and organized that, got rid of like extra bags and things like that, where I'm like, what am I saving all these store bags from for the one garbage can that I can use it in? Or, how many? So I got those out so I could recycle them. And I cleaned our entire bathroom closet and bathroom in our bedroom. And I was like, this is great. I know that we have cough drops here. I know we have a thermometer. I know what kind of Band-Aids we have. I know that I have 3 bottles of ibuprofen for some reason. But I think it's just this quote, right? You have everything you need right now. First thing I thought of was as far as like stuff, right? Like we don't always need more stuff. It just clutters up your space and also your mind too, it can. But I also think that where it's hitting me too is I feel compelled to say that I think we have everything we need right now with, like, I think you called us the core 4. I don't know if it was on this recording or a previous one, but everything we have right now with child 1, child 2, you and me, I feel like we have everything we need right now. I mean, it would be nice to be next to you every day.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah.
But we have our relationship, I think, is solid enough that connecting virtually like this also helps us stay connected.
Yeah.
So it's just a good reminder that I have solid people in my life, including us as core 4.
Yeah.
And, parents and sister and friends, and just a good reminder to keep your consumerism in check.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
but then also invest in your relationships.
So I thought of like, you don't need to make excuses for needing something else or not having, like, for me, it's like not having the right tools. Like that's my little trick of getting to go to the store and buy a new tool is like, well, I need it to do this job, right? Or we need new microphones if we were going to record, or we need to do this or new that. So it is similar to what you're saying, but with what you just ended on is like, we don't need to allow the distance in proximity with each other to be an excuse for us to not stay connected and find new and interesting ways to to connect and be connected. So that's kind of like the not making excuses came up for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Get
It's
those
my
readers
turn?
on, honey.
Am I squinting?
No, I just like seeing you in your readers.
Oh, thanks. Well, I can't see you clearly, but I can read this now. This is ... all appears to change when we change. Henry Frédéric Amiel. All appears to change when we change. I don't know.
All appears to change when we change.
That's probably like deeper than I think, and also just kind of practical. That's when things can feel the hardest, is when there's change. You know, like even like we've been talking about the distance between us, right? And that's a hard change, but also not letting that resistance stop us from moving on into the change and embracing it is kind of where I go with that. So I don't know. I might, this one might be coming upstairs with me and being by my journal for a while.
What I was thinking is even thinking about who we were as people at the beginning of our relationship, right? Versus now. I mean, and I will say, I don't think this will be a surprise to you. I don't think. But I had this viewpoint that a relationship meant like we should never fight, that we should always agree on everything, that, you should treat me like a princess. And not that you don't.
I should. Yeah.
Not that you don't. No, but like kind of a like fairy tale version of like something you'd see in a romantic comedy in like the last 20 minutes or 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Or when they fall in love before something bad happens and they like fight, right? Like those
part.
two. Skip the bad part. But I will say that, I mean, as we have changed and as we have learned about each other and about how our relationship works better and works well, I feel like we've grown together and we've changed. And my viewpoint of us as a couple and of who I am and what I need has also changed and shifted. I think for good, for a good thing. I mean, and you do treat me like a princess. I don't want people to think you don't. Because they'd be like, oh my gosh, Laura said, right? Like
You're making it worse.
Am I making it worse? Oh, okay, stop.
You're overcompensating.
Okay, so princess, maybe not, but
no.
But you are very, very kind and buy me flowers and very thoughtful gifts. And my favorite treat is when you write to me things because you're a fantastic writer. The world needs more of your writing, or I need more of your writing.
Oh, thanks. I'll work on that. I think what you're saying though maybe speaks much better to this quote than I was, of like the fact that we are different than we were and that we are changing and we keep changing. Like there is some trials and tribulations to that, but I mean that's I guess what I'm actually trying to say is like the fact that we can keep staying in it and at it together, even though we are different and we do keep changing. Like I don't ever really pat myself on the back too much, and I'm not trying to right now, but it is kind of special and it is kind of nice that even though we are different, I think we both, since we embrace that about ourselves and each other, it makes it a little easier. Like, not that it's always easy, but we can always remember like, oh yeah, we both like to learn and achieve, and that means we're going to change, and we can be open about it and talk, so cool.
I mean, and even I'm even thinking from a physical change standpoint. Sorry, they were falling out.
That's okay.
Uh, from a physical change standpoint, like my hip, right?
Oh,
Like I know
yeah.
I've talked about my hip, but my
Yeah.
hip is
That's a big deal.
not good.
There's a
It's a
big
big deal right now. It's a big shift.
there's a big change happening. Yeah.
There's a big change happening with my
Yeah.
hip and
Oh,
what I'm feeling there. Because of that and because of our relationship, I've asked you to do things for me that I think in the past I would have been too humble or too, I don't know if prideful is the right word to even ask. Like you did my toenails the other weekend,
oh yeah.
all 6 coats,
Yeah. It's been a while since
right?
I've done nails. Yeah.
I made you shave like part of my right leg because I can't reach it well,
Oh
right?
my. Yep.
Sorry, should I not admit that?
No, it's fine. I just didn't think it was going to come up. That's
No,
hilarious.
but right, but it's kind
Yeah.
of, I mean, as I've changed physically too, I've also had to think like, well, if I want my toenails done, like I need to ask help, which
Mhm.
I'm not good at doing, but I need to shift and change, right? Be better at saying like, hey, would you be up for or willing to paint my toenails?
Yeah.
I could also go get a pedicure. Like I had an option
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But
What do you think your frugal husband's going to say?
I'll say, of course I'll paint your toenails. What color do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's something to do. That's like a little bit of an adventure, right? Like,
Yeah, I think we watched the Olympics and you painted my toenails. It was
yeah.
good. It was
Yeah.
good.
How are they doing?
Yeah. They're doing pretty
They
good.
holding up?
Yeah, the nail polish that I like to use is like a OPI or OP, and um it's not like gel nail or anything, but it lasts a lot longer. So
Okay.
yeah. Anyway,
All right.
little pro tip. Love that brand.
Nice.
It's a little expensive, but it's worth it. Okay, one more
Yeah.
to close us out. Okay.
Yeah. Close us out with a good one.
Let's see how many I can drop on the floor this time. Ooh. Okay. This one. Crush your goals. It says, I know how it looks, but just start. Nothing is insurmountable. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I love that. And I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. I was just wearing a Hamilton shirt a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Love Hamilton. So I do think it's a good reminder, and it's a theme where we started with Carrie Fisher, or I did, about stay afraid, but do it anyway. It's one of those you might not think that it's possible, but know that nothing is impossible, nothing's insurmountable. I often say, you got this, which I think is true with this one, because you never know what you can accomplish or achieve if you don't even get out that starting block. So, always a good reminder to start. And I'm definitely, I lean on the side of instigator, maybe. Is that a way to say it?
Oh yeah. That's what I call you.
Yeah. So starting is not always the issue. It's the restart once I have stalled. But I think this can apply to that too, right? And so even thinking back, and I know I keep talking about writing, but this summer I was really into a routine of writing every couple of days, 2, 3 times a week, and really getting words on the page and concepts out there. It started to feel out of reach because my brain started quieting down on creativity. And I paused. We often talk about that long pause or a fermata, right? Like in music, that fermata where it's just a hold and you just take a deep breath, a good place to take a deep breath and gear up for the big finish or reveal. And so I'm feeling like this card right here might be a sign for me to keep going because it's not insurmountable. I can write. I'm a writer. I have you who's amazing support. And just keep going because who knows what will come of that project. Maybe it'll just be fun, and maybe it'll turn into something that has a positive impact on the world, and we'll just see.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I think that ties into the last thing you talked about too, of like sometimes we just need a little help, and we need a little assistance, and when something feels insurmountable, maybe you just need a little help, or even you brought up, you think you should have already obtained your goal already. I reached out to 5 people. It's like, well, maybe reach out to 5 more, like
Yeah.
that, just small steps and going together is always what pops in my head when I think about when especially starting something,
Yeah.
the change that comes with starting something new. It's nice to have support around you. So,
Absolutely.
all right.
Wise words.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Let's wrap it up, huh?
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
I love you too.
Yay. All right. I'm going to stop the recording. That didn't fail this time. Yay.
Yay.